Hey everyone, think back to the late 90s and early 2000s and game shows and TV shows.
While Jason grabs a fistful of hand lotion. I see a shopper who wants to get her bonus back before the bell. It's Kim. Okay, she has plenty of time. But hold on. Jason found a bonus, but he's way in the back of the market. There's just a few seconds left, and he has to get that bonus across the red line by the end of the bell. He made it.
All right, that's it, everybody. Come on back. Thanks, Johnny. Okay, the checkers are standing by. We're going to find out which team has the highest total, and that's the team that's going to be looking for the $5,000. So stick around. Okay, everybody, you can start unloading.
Tim's fighting the clock to fill enough candy. And look, he made it. But to earn that $100 payoff, he still needs to fully tie up the bag. Can he beat the bell? Will he make it? Look, he did.
Okay, wow. All right, that's it, everybody.
We're really getting down to the wire now. Jenny's grabbing vitamins. And look at this. Michael spots a bonus, but can he get it back across the red line in time? Look out, David. Michael made it.
All right. That's it, everybody. Well, come on back. Thanks, Johnny. All right, our checkers are standing by. They're going to add all this up. We'll find out each team's total. We'll find out who's going to be looking for the $5,000. So stick around.
If cooking beans and beef from scratch is a drag, try serving a hearty bowl full of...
Skag.
Go, 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 go!
Mustard chili. Man, here it is, right here. Oh, God, it's never again.
This is what they'd call the Indy 500 if it had
409. 409. It's got to be here. I hate this aisle, but I know it's here. Okay. 409. Oh my God. Okay.
Find a rhyme for fun plus a rhyme for sing. Now eat it. Find a rhyme for fun plus a rhyme for sing.
Fun.
Thing means
Thing. Fruit things. String things. Fun things.
Sun.
What was it?
Chungking! Oh my God, Chungking! Where's Asian?
Chinese is over here.
Hurry, Chungking! Oriental. See Chinese. Go, go, go.
Stephanie, pick that. Where was it?
Chungking.
The sign said Oriental. Chungking.
Oh my God! Touch the money! Touch the money! Touch the money!
You just got your hands on it with just a little bit of time to spare. You did get your hands on it before the bell rang, so that's $5,000. That means your grand total just for today is $6,539. Now, attention shoppers, here's a clue to help you find the video envelope. The clue is Buzz Lightyear and Woody are at it again.
Well, hey, with a bonus under her arm, Jamela runs to the video center and grabs Toy Story 2. That video's worth $200. Meanwhile, Robin's busy filling her cart with these big and expensive beef roasts. Team 2's Randy reaches down and picks up these big cans of Folgers coffee at about $9 each. That's a great investment. And where's his next stop?
Come on, Robin, go!
That's a lot of encouragement from Kalina, and her mother, Jamela, is very close to filling the candy bag and getting an extra $100. Hope she remembers to tie it up. Yeah, I think she's going to do that. Robin has loaded up her share of turkeys, and now, look, she finds the Gas X. But the clock is winding down, and Robin's problem is she has to get that bonus across the line before the bell or it won't count. It's a long run, but hey, look, her husband Tom is waiting, and she gets to him just in time.
Okay, that is it, everybody. Come on back. Wow. On and go. Go, 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 go.
Whoa! 2 teams in at the same time. But let's cover Tony first. He aims for the other TV monitor, Suave Naturals. Okay, we know the $250 mystery product is Suave Natural Deodorant. Will one or more of our contestants find that out for themselves? We'll have to see. Well, Maria hasn't tried for any mystery product clues. She's just sticking to hard shopping. And one way to do that is to pile in our big, expensive garden hoses. And yes, she got 5. Look at Rose. She's grabbing these boxes of Tylenol. They go for over $11 each. Other products in her health section also command a healthy price. Yeah, she dropped one but picked it up to avoid a penalty. Good. And right across the aisle, expensive beauty aids. But hey, here's David's announcement.
Attention shoppers, the manager special for today is
Friskies Mixed Grill cat food.
That's the manager's special, but what's Tony been up to? Ah, plenty. His cart is loaded. Beef, hams, turkeys, and now he's adding these giant cans of coffee.
Let's go!
With a cheer from her sister Betty, Maria grabs a bonus. We'll find out what it is later, but let's get back to Rose. Her second mystery product clue is Suave Naturals. And look at that full cart. But Tony adds more products. Huggies! We know that Rose has both clues to the mystery product is Suave Naturals deodorant. Look, we have lots of deodorants in this section, but yes, she gets the right one for an extra $250. And now, Maria's racing her bonus back, but will she get it across the line before the bell? Looks like no problem at all, but Rose has a problem with her giant Pillsbury Boy bonus. Look, will she get it across the line before the bell? It's gonna be close. Yes!
Okay, our checkers have entered all of this merchandise in the registers, and it's time to hit those total buttons and find out who won the big sweep, who's going for the $5,000. Okay, let's see here. Leah and Sarah, you got a lot of groceries, a lot of merchandise. Let's add it all up to give you your grand total today, which is $817. Okay, Letitia and Terry. You got the mystery product, and that was the Scott paper towels. Good. That's $250. And you got a bonus, the Sun-Made raisins. Let's see how much those Sun-Made raisins are worth.
$200.
We add that to all your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $1,368. Okay, Devonna and Jim. Let's see, you also got the mystery product, the Scott paper towels. That's $250. You got the little token from the Jolly Time popcorn. That's $100. You got a big old mug of A&W root beer. Let's find out how much that's worth. That's worth over there. That's the super bonus, $250. Now, when we add that to all of your groceries, if your grand total is higher than $1,368, you're going to be out there looking for the $5,000. If not, Letitia and Terry will. Let's see. Your grand total with your groceries is $761. Letitia and Terry win the game. Thank you all. We have some wonderful gifts for you. It's great having you here. Okay, guys, you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
All right,
Yes,
let's work like sisters out there. Okay. Good sisters, go out and find $5,000. It's in cash and it's hidden behind a product. You have a minute to find it. 3 clues to help you out. Do remember, though, your hands have to be on the money before the bell. Okay. Now, before we started, you chose envelope number 2. Our clock is all set and ready. Are you?
Yes.
Okay. Here's your first clue. As soon as I finish reading it, the clock will start. Good luck. Go out there and get it.
Thank you.
I became breakfast's biggest fan when I discovered the 2 scoops in...
Raisin
Go, go, go!
Here it is. You read. Some time ago, in days of yore, he bought dairy products.
The milkman. Has to be milk.
Sometimes ago, in days of yore, he bought dairy products.
Let's say milk. Milk, dairy. You want to milk. Cheese. Has to be milkman. Milk. Oh, milk. Come on here, Terry. Milk, sugar, salt. Milk, sugar. Come on. Has to be something to do with milk. Has to do something with milk. Maybe powdered milk. Yes. Okay, go.
And the color of the sky blue to the hat.
You tie
with a ribbon.
a yellow ribbon.
Who won it? Butter.
Get it. Where's the butter? Who won it? Okay. Who won it? Get it.
From Hiawatha, Kansas, bartender Tiffany Wright. From Los Angeles, California, party planner Andrea Shaw. From Dallas, Texas, film editor David Dotson. From Atlanta, Georgia, apartment manager Althea Burnett. And now, here's our host, Mark L. Wahlberg.
Hi there. Thank you. Wow. Welcome to Russian Roulette. Thank you. As you know, correct answers win you money and keep you in the game, but if you get the answer wrong, it's terrible. You lose all of your money, and you have to pull that handle right in front of you and play Russian Roulette and possibly fall through a hole in the floor. And in each round, we start with 1 drop zone. And we increase the danger by adding one more zone with each new question. Questions are worth $150 in this round. And we've given you all that amount to start the game. All right, Althea, congratulations. You've randomly been selected to be our first challenger. You up to the task?
Oh, yeah.
You guys ready?
Ready.
You guys ready? Yeah! Let's play the game.
How many five-letter words do you know? Let's find out when we play America's favorite word game, Lingo. And here's your host, Chuck Woolery.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thanks, and welcome to Lingo. We have two teams playing today for a chance to win more than $5,000 in cash and prizes. Going to meet them right now.
Hi, I'm John. I'm from Westchester, California, and I'm a military technical advisor to the film industry, and when I'm not doing that, I'm an exterminator.
I'm Laura Watchell, and I'm from Canada, great place up north, and I am a floral arranger.
Hi, I'm Liz Lopez. I'm from El Segundo, California, and I'm an interior designer.
Hi, I'm Christopher Jackson. I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois, and I'm a marketing consultant.
All right, nice to have you all here. Good luck to all of you. Here's how we play Lingo. The team in control gets up to 5 chances to guess a mystery word. We start with the first letter of the word. Players take turns making guesses, and our board will indicate if a letter is correct and if it's in the right place. A correct answer is worth 25 points. But if at any time you give us a word that doesn't fit, isn't a real word, or you take too long, control then passes to the next team, and they have a chance to win those points. Now, the team with the correct guess then gets to draw 2 Lingo balls with numbers that correspond to their own Lingo board, and all you have to do is try to complete a row of numbers, either 5 across, up and down, or diagonally. Each Lingo is worth 50 points and a free letter during bonus Lingo. That's how you play the game. John and Laura won the toss backstage, so we're going to be starting with you. Here is your first Lingo board. Mark off 10 numbers. You're in business. Okay, Liz, Christopher. Is it Christopher? It is Christopher.
Yes, sir.
There you go. 10 numbers for you.
Thank you.
All right, John and Laura, you're up first. Here's your first word, and first letter is S. John?
Danny, there's $5,000 out there. Would you please go out there and get it for me?
All right.
I would like to see that. All right. Now, you have a whole minute, 3 clues to help you out, but you do have to have your hands on the money before the bell rings. And before we started, you chose envelope number 1. The clock is set. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Here's your first clue. As soon as I read it, the clock is going to start. So, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. For floors so shiny they blind your sight, try the no-wax liquid called...
Liquid bright.
Go, 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 go!
Cleaners, brights. Just some bright. Here it is. Number 1.
Read it.
Okay. Serve on these when you entertain Southern sitcom stars, Ms. Blank Carter. Serve on these when you entertain Southern sitcom stars, Ms. Oh, what's her name? Something Carter. Miss what Carter?
That way.
Okay, go, just run. Ms. Carter. Serve on these when you entertain Southern sitcom stars, Ms. Blank Carter.
Oh, no.
Plates, is it plates?
Oh, yeah, try it.
Something like plates, where are they? Picnic. Here it is.
Yeah, go.
Think of the suit and nightwears plus a 3-letter word for everyone to get this spray. Think of a suit and nightwears. Armor all. Where is it? Armor all. Where's the? No, it's Carter. Where's the? Right here.
Yeah.
Armor all. I got it.
That is a huge sweep. $1,000 and over $500. That's great. Now, how about adding $5,000 to it? Can you do that for me? Okay. You have 1 minute to find it and 3 clues to help you out. Now, remember, your hands have to be on the money before the final bell. Now, before the game started, you chose envelope number 2. The clock is set. Are you ready?
Ready.
Yes. Here's the first clue. As soon as I read it, the clock will start. Good luck. Your running feet will make heavy thuds as you run to the chewy treat called...
Duds.
Go.
Chewy treat. Milk duds.
Milk duds.
Duds. Milk duds. Right there.
Read. Turn it over.
When you need an extra hand, whether righty or lefty, gets help from
When you need an extra hand, whether righty or lefty.
Get help from...
Hefty.
Hefty cinch sacks.
Back,
Keep going, Greg. You got it?
Yeah. Hefty.
Right here.
Hefty. Read it.
In the film, In the Line of Fire, Clint Eastwood's service.
He's a secret agent. He's a...
Would it be a movie?
No, he's a...
He's in the film, In the Line of Fire, Clint Eastwood's service.
He's
FBI?
No, he's the guy who guards the president.
Secret Service. He's secret. Get it,
You're giving us all a heart attack over here. We could hear everything you were going for. And you got it, and you found it. You had all of a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds.
Oh, my
God. Who cares? It's $5,000. So one of our best sweeps gives you a grand total today, $6,567. Congratulations. Oh, this is David Rubrick saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. And the next time you're at a checkout stand and you hear the beep, think of the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep.
The game with big bucks and whammies is back, bigger and better than ever. It's time to play Whammy, the all-new Press Your Luck. And now, please welcome our host, Todd Newton.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Gary Kroger. Hello, folks, and welcome once again to Whammy, the all-new Press Your Luck, where you can spin your way to big bucks and some great prizes, too. And right now, here they come, today's players.
Hi, my name is David. I'm originally from Savannah, Georgia. I'm going into business for myself, and I need to win big bucks.
Hello, I'm Shirley, and I hail from Willingboro, New Jersey, and these guys can go home because I'm here for the money. Big bucks!
How you doing? My name is Don. I'm from Chino, California. I'm happily married. I got a beautiful son, a little girl on the way, and I want big bucks! I don't know if it's just something in the air, but I'm sensing a lot of money on today's show. I can just feel that. Are you three ready to press your luck? Okay. Well, we're going to get it going here. Start off by giving each one of you $1,000. You can add to that by taking a chance on the big game board behind me here. It has hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash and prizes, including this gym car. You will need to land on the gym space here in round 1. You will need to land on the car space in round 3. Then you will need to win the game. Then the car will be all yours. All right? Each time you spin here, you can add to your total by landing on a square that contains a cash value or a prize. I'll show you how that works. Ready? Stop. There you go, river rafting. That trip will be worth $500 for you, but you have to be careful of the dreaded whammy up there. Land on the whammy, he'll come out here, take all your cash, all your prizes, and knock you out of this first round. And the strategy in this first round is to take as many spins as you dare to take without hitting the whammy. Now, you can freeze at any time if you're either afraid of the whammy or if you think you've already earned enough to win the round. And keep in mind, the player that's in the lead at the end of this first round has the big advantage in our final round. And the player in the lead at the end of the game is our winner and the only one that gets to keep all their cash and prize. All right, David, Shirley, Don, we did a little drawing backstage to determine who would be going first here. David, that's you. You've got $1,000 to start. Let's put the big board in motion. See what you can add to that. Good luck.
Okay, let's do this. Big bucks, no whammy, stop.
Stop it. Designer sunglasses worth $300 for you, David. Very nice, because the lights can get kind of bright in here from time to time. Sure, you're going to need those. Shirley, you've got $1,000 as well. Here comes your first spin.
Come on, big bucks! I said big bucks, 1,500! Wham!
Stop it. Wireless speaker, Shirley. They're worth $250 for you.
So here he is with a wild card in his hand. I'll take charge of that because you'll have other things to do. Start with introducing who's here with you.
Yes, my partner Marcus is here, of over 14 years.
Hello, Marcus. Thank goodness for that wild card.
Oh, gosh.
All right, let's just hang on. This is, you got all excited about Costa Rica. Now, don't get too excited here. Oh. Phrase is a category. Just say it.
Bust a move?
Yeah, that's it.
What?
Hang on.
No way!
Show you the world, Preston. We're showing you the money. $100,000.
Well, that's not too bad. $126,450.
Yeah, I know. You had to watch that ridiculously long compilation of moments that I believe to be were the best moments on evening television and game shows. I mean, I was a teenager in the early and mid-2000s, and coming home from school every evening and watching shows like The Supermarket Sweep, Wheel of Fortune, Lingo on the weekends. Those were some of the most enjoyable moments on TV in the late 90s and early 2000s. But did you notice something missing? None of those people have a disability, which I have. I have blindness, and I'm on the spectrum, ASD. I'm on the autism spectrum. That I reveal that to. But most people who watch my content probably never noticed anything, which I think is a good thing. But anyways, let's get into what this video is about. How I feel about disability representation in our media. It kind of sucks to know that back then, with all these game shows and TV shows, that none of the contestants or hosts had a disability. Now, if a blind person, I think a blind person could do it, or a deaf person could do it. Anyway, and now I'm going to talk about that god-awful film, Me Before You, which says that suicide is socially acceptable when you're disabled. Because if I saw that back then, with a disabled person being a talk show host or game show host, then I would think that, hey, that's me. Like a person who maybe uses a crutch or wheelchair could do Supermarket Sweep or do Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy. Now it wouldn't be that hard to accommodate them. Maybe in a case like mine, large print cue cards to read, or in case of a blind person, Braille cue cards. Now my mom's blind, and let's face it, it's a long cry from decades and decades ago where disabled people had to live in institutions. I'm glad we're past that. Now, I'd like to see disabled people in our mainstream media. Now, so what if the host of Supermarket Sweep or Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune has to, or even Lingo, has to use a wheelchair to get around, has to roll around the studio or around the set. It shouldn't be that hard. Making ramps but you know, Al Howard Productions or any other production company or TV station will make an excuse it could slow down production and cost extra money. Every excuse under the book they would come up with. Now imagine one day that miracle thing did happen, where we have a disabled person who uses a wheelchair or mobility device or blind, deaf, whatever, gets the job as a game show host, and a few weeks in, they go, I could see how this conversation might go. Excuse me, Rennell Reed. I know you just started hosting our new show, game show, but we noticed a few things that our viewership is going down, so we're gonna have to terminate you. Yeah, but I just started. Yeah, we know our ratings have gone down, and viewership for this game show or this TV show is down, and our ratings are hurting. So you're fired. What? Okay. Your last day is such and such and such and such a date. Sorry, but go back on welfare. That's what they're gonna. I could see how that one would go. Now, I have an opinion. Here's my opinion about maybe TV stations are just too afraid to do something like that. Or is it that disabled people just don't want those jobs? Or they'd rather accept a welfare check every month and live off of that? I can't speak for every person with a disability, but I'd imagine that latter one I just said is not the case. Maybe TV stations really are afraid that their reputation will be shot. And that's why, it could be why they won't do it. Now, on the good side, there are a few content creators, disabled content creators I like to watch. Elainey, Jessica Calvin Fozard, or however you pronounce her name, Jem Hubbard, Wheels No Heels. She's someone from the UK. And there's a few more that I like to watch. Some of them are, a lot of them are like UK based, and they talk about disability content and they address these sort of things. However, I'd like to see that. So what if, in my mind, it's like, so what if the host of Russian Roulette, which is a game show that is no longer on TV, but I think aired in the early 2000s on the Game Show Network, has to, so what if he has to roll across the bridge to the circle area where the contestants are? I don't wish to live in a world where you would get fired for being disabled from your job. I'd like to see disabled people in our mainstream media, like game show hosts, TV reporters, like The Late Show with David Letterman, no longer David Letterman, but still. I'm just naming shows off the top of my head, and to have disabled people in them, and because I think the more we see that on TV, the more we will be comfortable with them in mainstream society. And then hopefully eventually it like won't be a thing. It's like racism, sexism, ableism it's like the last straw to fall. So this lady said this.
If you turn on the TV, we're invisible. We're not present on daytime talk shows, panel shows, soap operas, morning news shows. We're not the anchors. We're not the hosts. We're not even guest co-hosts. And I was watching a very famous cable news woman who's known for her intersectionality. She said live on television, we cannot invite wheelchair users into the studio because our studio is not accessible. I had been in that studio. It was built 2 years ago. Why are they still building studios that are not accessible in this day and age? Why? Because we're not thought of. We're not thought of. When people talk about diversity, they're not talking about people with disabilities. They're not.
Okay, their studios are not accessible. How ridiculous. And I've had some of the most ridiculous things said to me when I was at the mall. Like, you need help? Are you sure? And they even told this lady to kill herself.
I remember one guy, he came up to me, he said, you should really kill yourself because nobody don't really likes you.
I have kind of an interesting perspective here, having had depression as an able-bodied person and having depression as a disabled person. When I was younger and suicidal, I had people try and stop me, talk me down, directed me towards suicide prevention programs, and it kind of hurts to know that now that I have a chronic illness and I'm disabled, that if I were to confess that I were suicidal to someone, it is very likely that the person would respond with, oh, well, that's totally understandable. And then likely direct me towards the tools that I need to do so, when they wouldn't necessarily do that for a non-disabled person. I've said something similar to that before, and someone responded to me with, but of course, there's no other good reason to want to kill yourself besides being disabled. So that, like, really, like, red flagged it for me. And in fact, the word, they didn't even use the word disabled, they used the word invalid. Like, but of course, there's no other good reason to want to kill yourself besides being an invalid. Which, I said disabled because they were using it to mean that. And it blows my mind how people can be so bluntly and loudly ableist. And it's an acceptable thing to say. Like, repeatedly people have told me in efforts to compliment me that if they were me, they would have killed themselves a long time ago. Statements like that just imply that having a disability is something to kill yourself over for. I wish it were as simple as asking non-disabled people to put themselves in our shoes. That we are living, breathing people with thoughts and feelings just like them. Heck, They could become us at any moment. But people think we are less valuable because we are different. How can you even begin to imagine that if you haven't experienced it? How can you say something like, if I were disabled, I would kill myself, when you don't know what it feels like? When you barely know anything about our lives. You see barely any representations of us being happy and wanting to live. But that's the truth for a lot of us.
All right. I'm done with my little speech here, whatever you want to call it. Now, before you go, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a like and if you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more content like this here at Rennell Reed Media. Thanks for watching.